In the grey corridors of medieval London, where winter fog clung to stone walls and the Thames moved like a silent ribbon of steel, a child once carried the weight of a kingdom far too heavy for his small shoulders. His name was Edward, Edward the Fifth of the House of York, born into a world where crowns glittered brightly, but daggers shone brighter still. He came into life with the soft cry of a boy destined for greatness, yet surrounded from the beginning by whispers of betrayal and blood. He spent his earliest years in sanctuary with his mother, Elizabeth Woodville, hidden behind church walls while armies marched in his name. Outside, England trembled. The Wars of the Roses had torn the land in two, leaving fields littered with broken armor and noble families reduced to ashes. But within those shadowed halls, the boy learned to read by candlelight, his fingers tracing letters while monks murmured prayers for peace that never seemed to come. When Edward's father, King Edward IV, died suddenly, the world shifted. At only 12 years old, the boy became king, King of England, lord of all he could not yet understand. Carried through the streets toward Westminster, he watched people bow as he passed, though their eyes revealed fear more than loyalty. For behind every salute lay another allegiance, another family ready to rise or fall with the turning tide. At his side stood his uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, a man both revered and feared. Richard walked quietly, observing every courtier and counting every silent vow. The kingdom teetered. Rival factions sharpened their blades behind velvet curtains, the council quarreled, nobles whispered in dark corners, and Edward, bright, intelligent, hopeful, became a prize rather than a sovereign. Then came the day he was taken to the Tower of London, for his protection, a phrase that floated through the court like a bitter joke. Edward entered its ancient gates accompanied by his younger brother Richard. The fortress rose above them like a stone giant, cold and unblinking. At first the boys played in its courtyards, believing it to be a temporary home, but soon the visits grew fewer, the guards changed, and the doors stayed locked longer each night. England braced itself. Two heirs waited inside the tower, and outside ambitions sharpened like swords. Men pledged loyalty to one throne in the morning and another by dusk. Richard of Gloucester moved quietly, decisively, reshaping the kingdom in his image. The boy king, once a symbol of unity, had become a threat to those seeking absolute power. No one knew the exact day the laughter of the princes fell silent. No one saw their last walk along the ramparts or heard the echo of their final whisper. But England understood the meaning of their disappearance. A kingdom led by a child had nearly torn itself apart, and in the shadows that swallowed him, the boy king left behind one of history's most haunting mysteries.